Welcome back to All Things Creepy. I'm your host, Micah James. And this week I am bringing to you guys two more creepy pastas, Diary of a Missing Woman and The Woman in the Oven. Much like all of my other pasta episodes, these will be linked in the show notes, so that way in case you wanted to read it for yourself or you wanted to read along, they are linked so that way you can access them. Now with that being said, let's enjoy some pasta. Diary of a Missing Woman, written by Amazing Kaylee. These are excerpts taken from the diary of Marguerite Castlebrook. The diary is full with the day-to-day ramblings of a young woman. However, the last entries take a much worse turn. August 6th, 2005. Today was such a long day. Mom took me back to school shopping. What a bore. She did splurge on a wonderful binder for me. It has a panda on it. I love pandas. I did see Hunky Jeremy though. I hope we have classes together this year. Last year, I only got glimpses of him as he passed the lunchroom. He's so dreamy. August 7th, 2005. I was Facebook stalking Jeremy and we actually have 3 classes together and homeroom, which means I'll see him on the first day of school. I'm going to have to convince Mom to take me out to buy a new outfit. This is going to be the year that he notices me. After fawning over him for so long, this is my year. Other than that, today has been pretty usual. Eggs for breakfast, tacos for lunch, and a microwave meal for dinner. I hate that Mom has to work nights now, but thankfully it's just 3 nights a week. I hate being home alone. I've lived in this house my whole life, yet I keep hearing things I've never noticed before. She tells me it's just the AC and I shouldn't ignore it, but it sounds like scratching. August 8th, 2005. Night 2 of Mom working late this week. Megan came over to keep me company, but she only stayed an hour. At one point, she went to the basement to see if she could find a soccer ball, and when she came back up, she looked really pale and left in a hurry. I was going to check it out, but I heard that scratching again, so I just locked myself in my room instead. It seems silly now. Probably just mice. August 9th, 2005. While we were sleeping last night, someone must have broken into our house. Everything was everywhere. Our cabinets were open, our canned goods were all over the floor. Some of them had even been opened. It looked like they were clawed open. In the living room, 2 of our lamps were broken, and the cross Mom keeps on the wall above my dad's urn was gone. The weird thing is that the doors were still locked and there was no signs of forced entry, and nothing was missing. Probably came through a window, the police thought. They asked me if I heard anything, and I mentioned the scratching. They confirmed my belief after investigating. We have a rat problem. Someone is coming later tonight to take care of it. I talked to Jeremy today. He messaged me through Facebook. He told me he's excited about getting to know me better in our classes. I knew this was going to be my year. August 10th, 2005. Mom found the exterminator's body in the basement this morning. It looked like he killed himself with the chemicals. Why would he do that? There was also claw marks on the ground around his body, and he has weird punctures in his neck. They look too big to be from rats. I'm tired of being scared in my own home. I think I might sit up tonight and listen. August 10th, 2005. It is not rats. There's definitely something in my house. I was sitting on the couch reading a book. I heard footsteps coming up the stairs, and then the basement door opened and I saw a shadowed figure in the kitchen. It looked like a woman with long claws instead of fingers. I shined a flashlight at it and it shrieked and ran back downstairs. Mom came down thinking I had maybe fallen down the stairs myself. I told her what I had seen and she told me I needed some sleep and had an overactive imagination. I know what I saw. August 13th, 2005. Another late night for Mom. I'm locked in my room again. I'm too scared to be anywhere else knowing what is in the basement. For the past 3 days, I haven't left. I've been having nightmares about the figure coming into my room and cutting me open. August 14th, 2005. My mom is dead. The police said they were responding to an abandoned car report, but it was her car. When they arrived, the tires had been slashed and there was blood everywhere. They found her in the trunk. She had been torn to shreds and had the same puncture wounds as the exterminator. The police told me they think it was a random animal attack, that maybe she had been getting into her trunk for something and the animal got her from behind, probably a bear or wolf. I know better. That thing in my basement isn't stuck down there. No matter where I go, it will find me. Megan's family offered to take me in, but I think I might just run away. I don't want to put her family in harm's way. August 15th, 2005. I stayed at Megan's last night. I had awful nightmares about my mom and the monster, and one was about Megan's family ending up dead also. I don't know what to do. It keeps whispering at me while I'm sleeping, drilling these ideas into my head about how I'm the one who killed the exterminator and my mom, and how I should just kill myself before it gets worse. I see demonic red, glowing eyes piercing my soul whenever I close my eyes. I'm so afraid. I can hear it scratching again. On August 25th, 2005, the Bruschetta family issued a missing person report for Marguerite Castlebrook. On August 30th, 2005, the Bruschetta family was found dead after a concerned neighbor informed the police they hadn't seen anyone leave the house in a week, and there was a wretched smell. They were found in the master bedroom, mostly just blood and internal organs in their bodies, and the bed showed signs of what looked like an animal attack. Long, deep slashes and strange puncture wounds on their neck. Marguerite has not been seen since. If you have any information, please contact the police. The Woman in the Oven. Original author unknown. During the summer of 1983, in a quiet town near Minneapolis, Minnesota, the charred body of a woman was found inside the kitchen stove of a small farmhouse. A video camera was also found at the scene, standing on a tripod, pointing at the oven. No tape was found inside the camera at the time. Although the scene was originally labeled a homicide by police, an unmarked VHS tape was later discovered at the bottom of the farm's well, which had apparently dried up earlier that year. Despite its worn condition and the fact that it contained no audio, the police were still able to view the contents of the tape. It depicted a woman recording herself in front of the video camera, seemingly the same one the police had found in the kitchen. After positioning the camera to include both her and her kitchen stove in its view, she turned on the oven, opened the door, crawled inside, and then closed the door behind her. 8 minutes into the video, the oven could be seen shaking violently. At this point, thick black smoke emanated from it. For the remaining 45 minutes of the video, until the batteries in the camera died, it remained in its stationary position. To avoid disturbing the local community, the police never released any information about the tape or even the fact that it was found. Police were also not able to determine who put the tape in the well or why the height and the stature of the woman in the video did not come close to matching the body that they had found in the oven. This episode was definitely on the shorter side, or at least more so on the shorter side than usual, but I am going to be back next week. I know next week I'm going to be talking about some creepy, disturbing kids shows. So if there's any that you guys want me to specifically check out, please let me know. Otherwise, I do have a few picked out that I'm going to share with you guys. So I will see you guys next week.